Hey, so I thought I'd make a video of how to get into Crown and how to mint it, etc. I was about to do it anyway, but then I thought, shit, others will probably want to see this. So I've just freed up some cash elsewhere, and I've got some MIM. So always start with CoinGecko. You found it here, it's Midas DAO. And always go to the markets tab. So it will default when you go here to this one. So click markets, and you can only buy it with MIM. Now the thing is, if you go to Trader Joe and just type in Crown, you won't see it. It's not there. It's a pretty new project, and yeah, it won't be there. So the way to get around that is you go to CoinGecko, go to markets, and click this pairing here. It's going to open up Trader Joe again. And it's going to say this is, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand? Yep, I understand. Cool. Continue. So, and there we go. Crown is there. Now, if you were, because it's such a small project. So if you look over here, you can see in the dashboard, it's in the ignition phase. So it's a pretty new one. So as you can see, there's not much in the treasury. So the total value locked up is 40 million. Crown price is that. Backing, yeah, there's not much backing at the moment, but it doesn't really matter. I don't really look at price to book that much. And so obviously the yields are just ridiculous. But that's going to come down dramatically. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We have the total supply of 155. We are at 12,275 at the moment. And the yields, the staking rewards is, so there's 7.5, it's just pretty nuts. 7.5 times 3, so roughly 22.5% per day, which is just batshit crazy at the moment. So, and also this disincentivized trading, this one. So whenever you stake something, you have to, you're in a warm-up phase for basically two rebases, and then you can start claiming your staked Crown. But anywho, I need to buy this stuff. Now, if you have any sort of chunky amounts, you're gonna get slipped big time. So I'm gonna have to chunk this up into, so what is this, 103074. If I chunk that up into 5 different bits, so let's have a look at that. So it's 2614.8, 55, maybe 6. Let's do 6. Divide that by 6, so let's try 17,179. Oh god, yeah, I'm just getting massively slipped here if you want to do this properly. Okay, screw it, let's do it in 10 chunks. So I'm just using my calculator here, just to, so divide that by 10. So 10,307, 10,307.4, much better. And I'm going to get a lot more Crown as a result of that. So, but before I do that, I want to utilize this minting. So yeah, you could just buy Crown and then come here, stake it, etc. But look at this. There obviously you have to the minting or the bonding side is an incentive. It's showing you what the protocol wants, and the protocol wants Crown and MIM. So if you're looking at this, you're basically buying in at $176, whereas the price is 383. Mind you, I haven't refreshed this for a while. I think the price has changed. I don't know, 387. So you're basically getting it at half price. So where does 178 sit on this chart? So 178 is all the way down here. So it gives you a lovely price protection buffer. So I want to utilize that. Now the way that you do it is, so it's asking for Crown MIM. So you need to create a Crown MIM liquidity pool token. And the way you do that is you click this button here, add liquidity. It will then take you to the trader pool, and then you have to, and it's basically 50-50. So in this case, have I got any that I can actually unstake? I've got some which I can unstake. So sometimes it's logged me out due to inactivity. 1 second. Let's jump back into this. Anytime today would be grand. There we go. Right. So so you need to create a 50-50 pool. So if I want to do this, so if you have already got staked Crown, unfortunately, it does incentivize you to unstake your Crown Yeah. Or unstake and then just use the MIM to mint it and get this massive discount. So in fact, that's actually what I'm going to do. So the staked stuff that I have, I'm going to unstake that because that'll help me with my pool here. So let's just do my whole Trezor thing. My Trezor timed out. So popping my password on that. It's then going to ask another thing is going to pop up in a minute. Let's get rid of this one. We've got this one open. Come on, there we go. Clicking the buttons on my Trezor. So I'm unstaking it. Pending. But as I said, it's much easier just to buy it, stake it, and sit on your ass and do nothing. And I will read this. It's very small writing, but it's worth highlighting. So note, there is a 2 epoch warm-up staking period, while users must be staked for more than 2 epoch rebases before claiming any rebase rewards. Users will accumulate rewards while in warm-up period, but will not be able to claim them for 2 epochs. When 2 epoch has elapsed, your staked balance can be claimed from the warm-up contract, and you'll automatically receive the rebase rewards thereafter. Again, it's just disincentivizing traders like myself from jumping in and out of this. So the stuff the money I'm putting into Crown, I'm basically parking. There's a lovely low test forming here. So that's unstaked. It should. Oh no, So whenever you interact with the app, you have to give it approval first. So I've had to approve this. Now I can unstake everything. As you can see, I've already got some Crown, which is in the warm up. Don't have access to that yet. So Trezor, click, hold. There we go. And then I have to do some maths here. So I've got roughly 103k. So let's divide that by 2. Because remember, it needs to be an equal 50-50 split. So divide that by 2, which means I need 51. It's always worth getting a little thingy. So 51,537. So that's how much I need of MIM. And I also need that in Crown. But the price of the Crown price of Crown is 422. So it's different than on here. What does Trader Joe say? I'm just going to open up another tab. MIM. Oh, damn it, I won't be able to find Crown. I'm going to have to go through the bloody... come on, Trader Joe. List this baby, please. Let's open this up. Get rid of that. Just want to see what 1 Crown is worth on Trader Joe. So 384. Okay, so this is false. On CoinGecko, that is a false price because Trader Joe is the only market you can buy it in, and it's 384. So 384. So I need to do some maths, which is what is 50 grand's worth of 384,863. So I need to basically get my calculator out, and I'll go. So this half, so 51,537. Divide that by 385.031. I need 133.85 Crown. 133.85 Crown. And yeah, so right now I've unstaked it. Your balance is that. Coolio. So I've already got, if I just check my wallet here, balls. So again, I don't make this many sort of hiccups when I'm doing stuff, when I'm not making a video. When I'm making a video, I'm like thinking of other stuff. And so what I've done, I've just approved. Ah dear. Right, I need to. So my MIM is there at the moment. Okay, it's not a biggie. Because this is the wrong wallet. Whilst I'm all connected, I can do it. I can then ping the Crown to another wallet another time. So, where was I? So get my calculator out. I need that. So how much crown do I already have? I have 49.924. So let's just write this down. 49.924. So what's the difference? The difference is I need to buy 133.85 minus 49.924. So I need to buy 83.926. So that's 83.926 crown. That's how much extra crown I need to buy. So 83, let's do 83.926. Gonna get slipped. Oh, Jesus Christ. So again, when dealing in bulk, so you're gonna have to keep a whole bunch of numbers in your RAM. So let's just divide that by 3. So you end up doing lots of different things here. So divide that by 3 equals divided by 3, so 27. So I'm just going to do 3 transactions here. 975. Let's copy and paste that. Swap. Let's do this, baby. I tend to just whack up the fees. When it's really important, I really do hike up the fees, but with this one, I don't think there's much volume going through this. So come on, Trezor, wake up. There we go. Why is it in open? There we go. So that's the first one. Done. Let's do this again, please. Control V. Wait for the Trezor to wake up. And what I tend to do, just to speed things up whenever I'm doing whenever I'm chunking stuff up, so I try and get so that's gone through. Then I can go through the next Trezor. I don't like to queue them. I like to wait till they go through, and then I do it. So that's the second one through. Then the third one. Swap. Balls. Come on. God damn it. This always happens. That's gone through. Sometimes it won't let you until the previous one's gone through. Right, and then this is the last one. Trezor. Crypto is so fiddly, isn't it? It's not. Well, you can keep it simple and just go to Binance or Coinbase and just click buy and then switch your mind off. But obviously, if you want the sweet, juicy, tasty rewards, you got to work a bit harder. So that's going through. Therefore, don't lose your train of thought. I've now got my 83 crown, which is so when I add these all up, that'll be my 50%. There we go. Right. So now what I need to do is I need to ping all of this MIM and crown to my crown wallet. So I am actually just get rid of that. So I need to log out of this. So always disconnect sites. Yeah, that's fine. Go away. And then double check I'm not actually active. I'm connected with the crown. Yeah, that's fine. So right, first of all, sending all my time. Yeah, that's my time wallet. So I'm sending the remaining MIM. Okay, I can actually do a bit more because I had 100. So yeah, let's just send it first. Crown, sending all, go. Again, I have to go through the Trezor stuff. Click, right, so then I need to send all of the crown I've just bought. God damn it. Okay, it's not in this wallet, obviously, so I need to add it. There we go. And again, for those who didn't know what I just did there, I'm just importing the token to this particular wallet. So if you just hover it over that crown button there, then you can add them all. Or you can just copy the contract address here and then do it manually, and then just go to import tokens and then Control V. Anywho, don't need to do that for now. I got my crown. Let's send that to my crown wallet. Come on. One day there won't be all this lag. I genuinely do feel that crypto is in the state of play where internet was, where 56k dial-up, where you remember those old modems where and it would take like 5 minutes to load a porn picture. As you know, it's like 3D printing. They're printing it from the head down. I remember when I was a kid. Right. Okay, so all of my crown is gone from this wallet. I can then just get rid of this. I just want to declutter my wallet so I don't get confused with what's what. So this is my Time wallet. Let's double check I'm signed out of everything. Yep, I am. Let's go to my crown wallet. In fact, am I signed into anything right now? Nope. Right, let's just double check. Midas, yeah, I'm signed into the Midas. I'm fine with that for the moment. Right, let's get to Trader Joe. So first of all, I need to play with this one here, because I actually need to change my maths. I realised because I was using existing crown, I'll have more crown than I need. So let's just connect to this. So crown. See, that 133 is roughly 50k's worth, so I need to actually go and buy another 10 grand's worth of crown to make this 50-50. So if I put in 10 grand, that'll do, pig. Let's just, yeah, cutting corners now, but it shouldn't matter. There we go, Simon's Trezor. Just taking my jumper off, it's hot. Right, that's the extra crown bought, hopefully. Done. I should have roughly 60 grams worth of MIM, 60 grams worth of crown. I can now create my liquidity pool token. So go back to here, you click on this over on the left. First of all, I need to approve it, so I'm going to approve that. And whilst it's doing that, I can also click elsewhere. So, 1 second. Yeah, this discount's dropping. Obviously, when I texted out in Telegram, it was, what was it, 121. So, right, where's the Trezor? I saw it open up. There we go. Right, so whilst it's doing that, I can click away, add liquidity, open up the other Trader Joe thing. I'll leave these two on, it doesn't matter for the moment. So let's max the crown. That's all I got. Yeah, as I said, 60k, roughly 65 for, yeah, $20 short. Close enough for government work. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, that's insufficient MIM balance. So I could either do that, I can max the MIM, or I can max the crown. I want to max the crown. Okay, so yeah, I'm about $10 out. Balls, do I have any spare MIM? No, I don't. Okay, let's max out the MIM then, doesn't matter. So approve the crown. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a Joe liquidity pool, but token, JLP, for crown/MIM. So what happens is every time someone buys buys crown using MIM, anyone that holds a crown MIM liquidity pool token gets a cut of the fees. So this is why, as I said in my previous video, if you go to YouTube, click on type Siam Kid, click on my face, this one here, trading rebasing DAOs does not hurt them. I go through liquidity pool tokens and stuff like that, so definitely watch that. Oh, by the way, someone said I ban comments. I don't. I literally, I can't just auto approve them because I do get a lot of there's all sorts of abuse, from racist abuse to just plain old abusive language from trolls. So I keep it on approve. And when I go to comments, I then have to go to held for review, and then I click this, and okay, so there's only 10. So all I do is I filter for bad language or whatever, and then press approve. But I'm not going to do this because I want to read them. I read every comment, so I'll come back to that. Right, let's stay on track. So my head moves all over the place. Right, so approve the crown. Obviously, this is, there we go, maxing that out. Let's press supply, creating the token, and whilst that's, oh, come on, Trezor, there we go, click. Definitely have a Trezor to secure your wallet. I can then add the Crown Mim JLP to, yeah. Oh, I've already got, no, that's it. So in this wallet, in the Crown, I should have, oh, it failed. Crown, yeah, I've already got it. Right, why did it fail? Let's just double check this. Okay, let's do this again. Right, let's wait for it to do its thing. Any time today will be grand. Yay, done. So what I now have is this Crown Mim token. So I can then get rid of this. I'll stay connected to Trader Joe for the moment. I'm now going to go over to here. I'm going to mint. So I've got the max LP. Let's just refresh this. There we go. I've got some LP tokens. I'm going to max that out. So as you can see, yeah, there's too big a number, but it's 0. This big old number here, and then mint, and then I'm effectively securing the price at $173. So click. It's 5-day vesting period, which is fine. But it basically means I'm getting double. Yeah, basic ROI, 100%. But obviously it depends what happens with the price. 100% of tokens, yes, but yeah. Right, and then let's wait for this. Done. So I just, out of habit, I tend to refresh the page because it needs to catch up. Right, so let's have a look at the staking thing. So I've got some staked already. That's just doing its thing. Crown balance, I may as well, no, I'm going to leave that for the moment. I don't want to, see if I click stake, it's going to put me back a bit. So I think off the top of my head, let's just double check. I'm in no rush. You're not losing out on any rebases. Come on. Where is the, there we go. Again, it is worth reading the documents because there's a lot of differences between the Ohm docs, the time docs, and this, because everyone has their own little sort of tweak on things. But anyway, from now on, I need to basically just before each rebase, so in 7 hours and 27 minutes, what I'll be doing is coming over here, clicking this MIM, looking at redeem, and then claiming an auto restaking. So, and it's best to do that just before the rebase because it accrues over time. So yeah, at the moment there's only $25 worth of rewards, but yeah. So I'll come back in, later tonight and then claim the first chunk, and I'm going to be doing this every day. And effectively, I've literally effectively got in at a nice low price down here. So let's see what happens here. There is a base support level around here, which is going to be interesting to watch. Right, 5 days. Let's see what happens. And yeah, hope it helps. Toodles.